Mom.
What?
Corey trapping.
A lot of cash though. Feel my cash flow. Yeah. I got a lot of cash though. Yo, bitch, she want my cash flow. I ain't have to brag, I'm in my bag though. I ain't have to brag, I'm in my bag though.
You just trying to make some bands.
I got a lot of cash flow.
Alright, what up? We got Zank Randolph in the building.
Yeah, what's good, man? It's your boy Zank Randolph, aka Mr. 585, man. Niggas know I bleed Rochester, man.
Okay. Now, we're gonna go to the beginning. Where exactly did you get the name Zank Randolph from?
See, what happened was, feel me? I used to go by Freaky Keys with the cheese. Everybody know me as Freaky Keys, feel me? Anybody in the town know me as that, feel me? And then, feel me, my cousin Squeak, number 2, long live Squeak, feel me, he gave me the name before he passed, you feel me? Like, he started calling me Zank. And everybody just be like Zank Randolph to the bank, because I used to always go to the bank, feel me? So, Zank Randolph, that's how I got the name, feel me? I just ran with it like that.
No doubt, no. You from Rochester, New York. What side are you from?
From the south side of Rochester, man. Jefferson, South Plymouth area, feel me? Shit get real crazy over there in the south side, you feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. Shit get real on the south side, man. And actually B-Mac, all my older niggas is from the darkest corners, like south side, the darkest parts of Rochester, like.
Okay, you say it get crazy. What exactly does that mean?
Like everything, it's like Harlem, like, you feel me? It's like that shit like Harlem is just it's like Michael Jackson Thriller up there, like, you feel me? Like, this shit crazy.
No doubt. Alright, for those who not familiar with the different sides of Rochester, like, how would you say the south side differs from any other side of Rochester?
Like, cause for me, like, some people would consider Jefferson the west side, cause it's like right there, Genesee right there, you feel me? But like, we different, cause like we ain't want to be like the west side. We like, man, we the south side, cause everybody from our hood, like, we different from everybody, you feel me? Like I said, it's like Harlem on the Ave, like, for me on Jeff, when you come through the Ave, it's different for me, like, it's different as a bitch, that's a fact. That's why we just like, we south side, for me. And the south side was big as a bitch before, for me, but niggas started beefing when niggas got, like, the newer crowds from the south side started beefing. Like, the old heads all fucked with each other from the whole triangle shit, you feel me? Niggas be tripping, man.
Okay. Now, how long would you say you've been doing music and rapping and everything?
I've been rapping since like 2005. Feel me? Like when Wop and Larry Love and all them niggas was popping, KO and Clip, feel me? Like way back, feel me? Like I was rapping with them niggas and all that. Like back then I was on they used to call me Zeke the Freak back then when I was little, feel me? That's when I was on the Slap DVD, Live from the Gutter, all that shit, feel me? Then I stopped rapping, feel me, for a minute. And all the little young niggas, feel me, started coming out of nowhere. I just, feel me, I just got back on my shit, like, feel me, I started rapping again, feel me?
Right. Okay, now, if you had to describe your style, like, how would you describe your style?
Like, I'm like a versatile rock star trapper, like. That's how I feel it. I can't really put it no other way, because I can go off any song, anything, rock and roll, blues, jazz, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, I snap on anything.
Okay. Now, where exactly did you get your influences from? Like, who made you want to do music? And
first person, I'm going to have to shout out my cousin Pookie B-More. For me, he used to be a rapper back then too, back in the days, for me, like 2006, 2005 and shit. His name B-More, his name Pookie. He the one that was teaching me how to rap. I ain't even want to rap back then when I was little. I wanted to play basketball, feel me? He like, man, you got the voice for it, man, you can rap. And he really started making me rap. I ain't never stopped ever since then. I used to write. He used to always be like, write. Then I got to a point where I started freestyling. I didn't even want to write, feel me? And I was doing shit on my phone. I was making like little leaks on my phone with the stereo, me and my little brother Chevy, you feel me? We just making mad tracks only for the hood though. Like we never pushed our shit nowhere else. We just let everybody in our hood bump it, the whole Southside, and they fuck with our shit. Feel me? If we would've just pushed that shit right back then, that shit would've been way crazy.
No doubt. Now you got a crazy energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that kind of drew me to your music and your videos and everything. Like,
right.
Where exactly does that come from? Like, how do you know what I'm saying, put all of that together? And
that shit came from, man, from all them times of being broke and the struggle, and then just wake up and you just, like, rich. Like, not even rich, like, just mad money, and you ain't, it's just, I'm lit, bruh. Cause I used to be lit. I was even lit back then. When people know me, they be like, "That's that little boy that be on the bike." I used to be on my bike, headphones, and bumping my shit. Everybody used to always be like, "I wonder what that boy be bumping." And I was bumping my shit, but nobody ever had my songs but me and the niggas from my hood. That's it. For me, nobody. And I used to be on my bike doing 100 miles per hour, bro, until I got hit. So,
no doubt. Now, Rochester, New York, we got a real up and coming music scene. Got people that's making noise, you know what I'm saying, outside of Rochester and all of that.
Right.
How do you feel about local artists charging for features and that type of thing?
I don't know. I feel like niggas only charge for features to just feel like they better than somebody, you feel me? That's the only reason. Cause it be niggas that hit me, bro, like daily for features, bro. Like, yo, how much you charge? And I be like, I don't charge nobody from Rochester for a feature. As long as you serious about your music and you show me links and shit and you be on your shit, I'll do a track with you feel me? But that charging shit, I just feel like either niggas broke, I don't know, I don't want to sneak this, you feel me? Either niggas broke or either niggas just broke, or because I don't need to charge for features. I'm trying to get the town on. Like, I've been had a dream. When I don't know Martin Luther King shit, scrap. I've been had a dream like Rochester was gonna be lit, right? Everybody, nigga. Like, I ain't no hating nigga, you feel me? Like, Deanie putting on for the town, you feel me? I ain't no hating nigga. Everybody, and y'all, them niggas younger than me, you feel me? I'm not young, bro. I'm not no little kid, you feel me? I'm a grown ass man, bro, like, feel me? But I fuck with them little niggas, though. They definitely putting on for the town, you feel me? I'm just putting the lighter fluid on the fire, like, you feel me? When I back out all this new shit I got, all these shows I might start doing again, cause I haven't did a show since I was, feel me, little as a bitch.
Okay. Now, explain the Mr. 585 title. I know that causes a little controversy. Some people might get a little mad at that. Like, explain that to the people, that title, Mr. 585.
Mr. 585 came from me never really, like, leaving Rochester, like, always living here. Never really went nowhere. I never even been to New York City before. I never been to the big city. I never been out of New York State. Really, feel me? Like, I ain't never really been nowhere. All I know is Rochester. So everybody be like, oh, you need to go somewhere. You need to go on vacation somewhere. And I don't never want to go nowhere. I just be here. Like, and I fuck with Rochester. Like, if you get a knife right now and cut me right there, it's gonna be nothing but Rochester bleeding blood. Rochester. I'm just saying. I'm telling you.
Alright, now,
Rochester, son.
No doubt. Now, people from New York get criticized for not sounding, quote unquote, like a New York artist. Now, what you saying, you from New York State, but you've never been to New York City before.
Right. But I know all about it.
No doubt. Now, but do you think that people should be criticized or held to some sort of standard to sound like a traditional New York City or New York artist, quote unquote?
It's not even necessarily more no New York and down south or Chicago rap. Nowadays it's just like, if you can make a song that have motherfucker dancing or lit, that's all that matters now. You feel me? You can make a New like Dave East, them niggas still popping. Like, they making New York sound. They just, some niggas, I've been like, the sound I had, that sound that's out now, I've been rapping like that back then. Niggas wasn't really fucking with me like that. For me, they like, man, you need to get on your Jada Kiss shit and all that. I used to be like, man, I don't want to rap like them niggas. I want to make club music like that, turn up shit, you feel me? But it ain't necessarily like you ain't got to rap like a New York nigga, bruh. Because New York niggas still popping, you feel me? But I don't know, bruh. I like to make music that make people dance, feel me? Because I come from parties and promotion and turning up in clubs and shit. That's where I come from, so that's all the music I know. Future, that's my son, like Dirty Sprite too. You trying to tell them niggas, man.
No doubt. Now, we talked a little bit off camera about this. Now, would you like to elaborate on the times that you've been locked up, or those situations, like how that was? Can you describe to the people?
When I first got locked up, I was in the beam for fucking driving cars. Never say never. Hold on. Back on wood. I never been to jail for nothing else. All the shit that I did. You feel me? That's why I always thank God, bro. I ain't like the shit I could have went to jail for. Is shit been crazy, but I only went to jail for cars, like stealing cars. That's it. Only thing I ever went to jail for. You feel me? And then after a while, man, I'm like, man, I can't do this shit, cause that shit do slow you down. You can't really do shit in jail. Like that shit ain't. So feel me? Jail is definitely not the way to go. I ain't gonna hold ya.
Alright, so for anybody who watching, any up and coming artists or fans or whoever, some people think jail is like a badge of honor or like earning their stripes, or you know what I'm saying? Like the shit is cool, like.
Damn.
How do you feel about that?
Nah, cause I know somebody that just did some shit where they, like the nigga Randy Ross, you feel me? That's my son though. You feel me? He just did some shit like that and went to jail, you feel me, behind some shit just for a little bit of clout, you feel me? But I don't really knock, man. Nowadays, it's just how it is nowadays. Like the comedy, everything different, you feel me? Like niggas like Bunk Gang, and that's their comedy now. Like Dave Chappelle was our comedy back then, funny, making show. Now niggas is really doing live stunts, taking people's shit out stores and shit. Is different now, you feel me? So, shit crazy, bro. Like,
how do you feel about that, like quote unquote clout chasing, people doing stuff for the gram and trying to get followers and that type of thing?
I feel like, man, nowadays the only way to get through the door is some people gotta clout chase. That's a fact. Some people gotta do it, feel me? And it ain't even like they gotta do it. Some people just want to do it because it's fun. Like, fuck it. Like, I don't know. Me necessarily, I've been global in Rochester. Like, when I mean by global, when I try to tell niggas like I'm popping in Rochester, I'm not talking about with music, bro. I'm talking about just me. Like, anywhere I go, they gonna see me like, oh, that's Razik or that's Zank. Like, feel me? Like, oh, that's Freaky Keys. Like, I got so many names. Like, you feel me? They be like, yeah, that's my son. Like, everybody know me. And shout out to, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna shout them out in a minute, though.
All right, now, you talked a little bit before about doing parties and being in promotion and all that type of stuff.
Right.
How did you get into that? What made you want to start doing that?
When I first started doing the party shit, I back in the day, me and my son P-Rad and my little brother Shab and all of us, Squeak, Kim, we used to go to house parties and shit, feel me? And I always wanted to be a dancer. Like, I wanted to be the hardest dancing nigga in the party. And I became that shit, you feel me? Nobody was fucking with me with the dancing, with the dread party, bro. I was the beastiest nigga. Anybody could vouch for me. Anybody could vouch for me. The bitches, I used to have the bitches in the line. Like, they used to be sitting in the line waiting for me to dance with them, feel me? So, once that happened, niggas started getting older, and then I started going to Athletes, you feel me? Shout out to DJ Yachty, DJ Cools, and all of them, you feel me? I started going to Athletes with them, and then one time some shit happened. And I wanted to be behind the bar, like, you feel me? I'm like, man, I hate going to parties to the Athletes with DJ Cools and them, and I gotta be on the other side, like I'm global, you feel me? Like, put me on the other side. So next thing you know, I started my own Athletes. And everybody was coming, because all the bitches fuck with me, you feel me? All the bitches fuck with me. And then this was when I first started fucking with the white bitches. Now, shout out to all the white bitches, you feel me? Because y'all the reason why I am who I am today. Anyways, boom. Now I had black girls and white girls mixed together. Like, it was lit. You feel me? I had a white crowd mixed with the black crowd. And from there, like, that's when everything changed in the hood, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, everything changed in the hood. Like, on the south side, it was white people mixed with black people. Like, really wasn't fights like that much. But it was lit though. I ain't gonna front. It was definitely crazy.
Right.
It used to be crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine, because the south side is real close to a lot of the colleges and all that over there.
That's a fact.
Right now, How do you feel about going major or staying independent? You got a preference, or how would you see your career going?
To be honest, I really don't care. Like right now, for me, I fuck with my son Bags, Dominic Nicholson. Feel me? That's who I fuck with. You feel me? You boys, you feel me? But like, if it was a major label that wanted to sign me, I don't really care about the money. You feel me? I've been rich before. You feel me? I know how I feel to have 100 bands. Like, word to my mom. You feel me? So like, I don't really care about that shit. I want to be famous though. Like I just want to, feel me? I don't know. Like if somebody sign me, I'm gonna make myself famous from whether it's comedy, basketball, anything, bro. I'm mad versatile. I could do anything. You feel me? Like I could just go stand up comedy right now and quit rapping and be beastie at that. Like but it's mad different shit I could do though. I ain't just worried about this music shit.
No doubt. Now, when it comes to smoking, you smoke weed?
That's a fact.
All right, now when it comes to smoking weed, you got a preference? Papers, Dutches, backwoods, like how you feel about that?
Man, I know the camera's gonna hate me for this, but I fuck with Palmer Z's. And the only reason why I'm gonna say that, cause they don't got the cancer on there, you feel me? I don't gotta take the cancer off. Everybody be like, don't smoke them shits, it's like cardboard box. Whatever that you say, you feel me? So I'm like, fuck it. Brody, feel me? 10 start coming around. Like, man, backwoods, Brody. I'm like, man.
Backwoods.
Next thing you know, backwoods in the zip. Over every fucking where. Pre-rolls with your bitch. See?
You ain't know what the fuck
got me shit. Now I'm back to feel me? But I fuck with Dutchess still, though. And papers, too. Feel me? I fuck with papers, too.
You put the rolls over the
longs, all that, dabs.
All that.
Feel me? Alright.
You ever tried edibles?
That's a fact. We just had edibles the other night. Them shit's crazy. So I fuck with them shits. Them shits be having me laughing forever. Like, I fuck with edibles. I need some right now. I need some edibles right now, brother.
Alright, now for any up and coming artists, you got any advice for anybody who wants to be able to do what Zank Randolph is doing right now, want to be able to gain a following and be able to get their shows up and their videos up?
This basically what I'm gonna say, man. If you really want to do this music shit, man, if you got a job, you come across some money or anything, invest your money into this music shit, bro. For me, that's one mistake I fucked up on. You feel me? I ain't invest a lot of money into this music shit. You feel me? But niggas need to invest into this music shit. That shit gonna pay off, bro. I'm telling you. You feel me? Not even just invest into the music shit. Just invest into it. Whatever you doing. You feel me? Like that's a fact. But yeah, man, I feel like. Damn, I don't even, man. I can't even talk about it that way, man.
Okay, now
too much. I'm gonna get too deep with that.
What's your biggest song to date right now? What's your most popular song? Got the most views on YouTube? Or people know you most for?
Well, I can't really say too much for YouTube because I don't really promote myself on YouTube. Like I got my own YouTube page, but I don't post none of my videos. I let other people that shot my videos post it. So, but like once I start doing my own shit and posting it on my own shit, then I can say that. But like right now, on Facebook is where I really promote. You feel me? That's where I get all my shit from. You feel me? Like all my fans is really on Facebook. I ain't gonna hold you. And the gram too now because I'm on Instagram now. You feel me? Niggas can follow me on the gram, Zank Randolph, Mr. 585. You feel me? But like I'm basically. That's it. Basically shit.
Well, you got a particular song that people, when they see you, they say, "Oh, that's son from this song." Or they
see, it's like it's two songs, like yeah, 3, cause it's that Zank in my bag shit. That shit hit like almost 30,000 views on the book. You feel me? Like, so that song, a lot of people fuck with that Zank in my bag. That My Story shit.
That's how I got up with it.
In the Bankroll. With featuring Gigi though, I ain't gonna front. All the white bitches know that song. They love Bankroll.
It was good, man. It was good, man.
They fuck with that Bankroll. Yeah, it was good. Hell yeah.
All right, now You got anybody that you would like to work with locally or in the game, or that you haven't gotten to work with yet?
That's a fact. My son Cleet, Lord Lasco. Definitely trying to work with Brody, you feel me? But I know he got a lot of shit going on right now, you feel me?
I think free Lasco.
Yeah, free my son. That's
Free
Lasco,
man.
Free Lasco, man. For me, I want to work with Las. Who else? I can't really think right now.
No doubt. Any
Las, that's a fact. That's
any producers or videographers that you want to do some work with?
I'm trying to fuck with Cash with us films. You feel me? That's who I'm really trying to fuck with. I fuck with his videos the most because like the way people demonstrate them to me, like he be really into that video shit. Like he be running when he do his shit. He lay on the ground. Like I fuck with him. That's the type of shit I be on. Like when I be fucking around with my bros and I used to do videos for them, I used to do the most. Like for them niggas vids, like feel me, on the phone, like, and he be doing that shit. That's why I'm like, I fuck with him, for me. I fuck with the nigga money, like, and I fuck with his music too, like, I bump Brody shit and all that. That's why I want to do a track with him too. You feel me? Ace Fresh, that's definitely somebody I was supposed to work with before. I know, I mean, he see this shit, he gonna be like, yeah, that's a fact, and it was lit for me. I had the party lit, mansion, all that for me. My son Fresh was like, damn.
We didn't work with everybody else.
But yeah, though, man, I'm definitely need one. That's who I need one with, though. For me, I want to shout out my boy, though. I want to shout out EP, though, one time, man. My son Ethan Robinson. I got to shout out my son EP, man.
Shout out, Cuzzo.
Real, man. He in Bags We Trust, man. You niggas already know.
In Bags We Trust.
Feel me? I want to just, man, just give a shout out to fucking everybody right now that I can, but I'm too high, like. I'm too big, brother. I ain't gonna hold you. This east side dope. It's dope. This east side. That nigga Zay is a remix. Word in my mind now, for real though, y'all, man. But word though, man. I've got a project coming. It's about to come in like 2 months. I'm about to drop it on Spinrilla. Zank Randolph Part 2 to the bank. Zank Randolph to the bank Part 2. I'm about to drop that on Spinrilla, feel me? I got some more videos coming. I'm gonna drop 5 videos in 1 month. That's a fact.
5?
Yeah, I been did that, bro.
Okay.
I'm about to complete my record. If I do 7, I beat niggas already, feel me? And then I'm gonna drop 25 songs on my mixtape. As a matter of fact, I ain't put that out there. I started that. I'm the first nigga from the town, bro, to drop a mixtape and put 23 tracks on my shit. Feel me? Nobody ever dropped no mixtape and put more than 15 songs on a mixtape. I was the first nigga to do it. You feel me? Then everybody else wanted to do their shit, put 100 songs on their shit. Feel me? So I definitely set a lot of trends, feel me? And niggas don't be wanting to, feel me, give niggas the credit, but I ain't worried, feel me? Niggas, everybody glow up. I just want everybody in Rochester that make music to just blow up more, you feel me? So the whole town could get on, like, on some Chief Keef shit from Chicago, like, how he got the whole Chicago lit. Once he started rapping, the whole Chicago got noticed. Not R. Kelly, not Twister. Like, when them niggas was popping, we ain't really pay attention to Chicago that hard, you feel me? Like, when Chief Keef got popping, he made sure the town was noticed. Like, everybody rap here, nigga, like, you feel me? Everybody that was local in Chicago, once Chief Keef started rapping, they turned global. Instant, like that. Even the local niggas, bro. Even the niggas Chief Keef was beefing with, he even got them global. Like, you feel me? So it just... basically, like, you feel me, like, niggas got their little beef going on here and all that, feel me, I don't want to put no names on there, but niggas got their beef going on here, feel me, and that's what definitely got the town kind of lit a little bit. I ain't gonna front with they little videos, they going back and forth, and then we just got, it's mad shit, buddy, I'm telling you, man.
And now, how do you feel about rap beef? If somebody was to diss Zank Randolph on a track, you gonna make a response, or how would you deal with that situation?
First thing I want to say is, man, shout out Smiley, man. Shout out
Smiley.
You feel me? Cause Brody is the first nigga to ever put my name in a diss track. You feel me? And I ain't make no retaliation. I just went live and did a little freestyle and had everybody laughing and shit. I ain't retaliate. You feel me? Cause as long as he ain't say nothing about Mr. 585 and all that, then I would have really got on some shit. But so Smiley, you got the pass, Brody. I'm gonna let you good, Brody. But the real Smiley Sosa is Wayne. Don't forget that though.
Real spotty, Sosa Wayne.
What niggas talking about?
Real spotty, Sosa
But
Wayne.
you know, let me shout out my son, man. Shout out my son, man. My fucking son. Yeah, I'm gay. Well, shout out my son M though, man. One time,
M just said this shit was corny, and he know what we doing.
Oh, niggas ain't right.
And that's what I'm saying. You shouting him out.
Man, shout out. I wanna give a shout out to my best friend on here though, cause she support me the most too, Marky. I gotta shout out Marky. I got to. It's only right. But yeah though, man. That's enough though, man. It's your boy Zank Randolph to the bank and back, man. Niggas already know gang shit, man.